On a cold February afternoon in 1957, a young man wandering through a wooded area in Philadelphia made a grim discovery. Lying inside a discarded cardboard box was the body of a small boy, wrapped in a thin blanket. He was estimated to be around 4 to 6 years old, with light hair and striking blue eyes. He had been carefully cleaned and groomed as though someone had once cared for him. Yet no one came forward to claim him. For investigators, the case was as baffling as it was tragic. There were no missing child reports that matched his description. His fingerprints and dental records revealed nothing. The box had once held a baby's bassinet from a local department store, but that detail only deepened the mystery. The police gave the child a nickname, the boy in the box, and his story spread across Philadelphia. Detectives canvassed neighborhoods, hospitals, and orphanages. Posters of the boy's face were printed and mailed across the country. His fingerprints were compared to thousands of records. Every lead ended in silence. The city, moved by the child's innocence, adopted him as its own. He was buried in a small cemetery under a simple headstone that read, "Heavenly Father, bless this unknown boy." As years passed, theories grew. Some believed he had been abandoned by a poor family unable to care for him. Others thought he might have escaped from an abusive home or orphanage. In the 1960s, a psychic led police to a foster home nearby, where a bassinet similar to the one from the box had once been sold. But there was no proof connecting the boy to the family who lived there. Decades later, forensic advances gave new hope. In 1998, his body was exhumed for DNA testing, yet no matches were found. Still, investigators refused to give up. They created age reconstructions, ran genetic profiles, and entered his DNA into every national database available. Then in 2022, 65 years after the discovery, modern genealogy finally revealed his name, Joseph Augustus Zarelli. Joseph had been born in 1953, right there in Philadelphia. With that revelation, detectives contacted living relatives who had never known of his existence. The police publicly released his name, giving him the identity he had been denied for so long. But even with this breakthrough, the question of who ended his life and why remains unanswered. Today, Joseph's case is remembered not just as a mystery, but as a symbol of compassion. For decades, strangers brought flowers to his grave, vowing he would never be forgotten. His story stands as a reminder that every life matters, no matter how small, and that even the quietest voices can one day be heard. The boy in the box, once nameless, now known, remains one of America's most haunting mysteries. A child lost to time, but finally given back his name.